Yazaki North America is an automotive parts supplier with a global reach. Satisfying this far-reaching demand involves an extensive network of suppliers and customers, all with unique supply chain requirements. To maintain this complex flow of goods, it takes many experts with systemic business acumen in operations planning, logistics engineering, customs, transportation, and distribution. These professionals make up the part of the business called supply chain management. SCM consists of several core functions. Sales and operations planning is responsible for long-term planning forecasts and devising the corporate production control process. Logistics engineering is responsible for supply chain strategy. This includes creating a 5-year plan and implementing projects. Logistics engineering also designs and develops each supply chain and the product packaging. They determine the distribution footprint and create quotes for our customers. Customs and transportation is multifaceted. The transportation department maintains the transportation network and executes hundreds of moves daily in the network. The Customs Department, which includes licensed United States and Mexico customs brokers, as well as certified customs professionals, is responsible for customs compliance and customs operations. They support with daily import and export activity. The customs teams administer key programs such as CT-PAT and ISA, which demonstrate our collaboration with U.S. Customs and our commitment to safe and compliant trade across the international borders. SCM operations and finished goods distribution maintain inventory and prepare materials for shipment throughout the supply chain. We'll revisit these functions more closely in our exploration of the supply chain itself. The supply chain can be broken down into the supplier, raw material transportation, raw material distribution, manufacturing SCM operations, finished goods transportation, finished goods distribution, sequencing, and the customer. The supplier provides raw material needed for manufacturing. Transportation will take this material to one of 10 Yazaki raw material distribution centers. Transportation methods include ocean, train, truck, and sometimes air. Ocean freight is used for our overseas suppliers. Once landed in port, we select either train or truck to the distribution center based on schedule and cost. Truck is the most used method with domestic suppliers as it has the best cost efficiency for the raw material network. Air freight is used as a last resort, when normal transportation modes will not meet timing requirements. The materials shown earlier must cross between the U.S. and Mexico, which we do primarily in El Paso or Laredo, Texas. Arriving in El Paso, they are cross-docked with a vehicle bound for the distribution center in Juarez. Our DC in El Paso also receives and consolidates material for European, Asian, and South American affiliates to reduce global expense. Customs operations prepares the export documentation in El Paso and the import documentation in Juarez. Raw material distribution centers carry an average of 10 days of safety stock and inventory and make daily shipments to manufacturing. The materials have now arrived at one of Yazaki's 58 manufacturing plants. At each plant, SCM operations maintains stores with a target of 2 days of inventory to supply production. Manufacturing produces finished goods, which SCM operations prepares for shipment. Goods are then transported to one of 18 finished goods distribution centers. These DCs must be quality certified to IATF-16949 and meet the health and safety standard ISO 18001 or ISO 45001. Finished goods distribution centers target to carry 2 weeks of safety stock and inventory and ship orders to the customer per their specific requirements. They are also equipped to perform rework for engineering changes or quality defects. Sequencing occurs at 4 additional locations. This value-added service operates in close proximity to the customer, allowing for broadcast windows as short as 150 minutes before vehicle production. A global supply chain like this is continually challenged by the changing pressures of a world in motion. Every link in the chain presents more opportunities for disruptions and improvements to arise. Political unrest, weather delays, supply shortages, and cost pressure are the highest risk issues SCM manages on a daily basis. SEM must be nimble and aligned with our manufacturing affiliates, customer business units, and suppliers to meet these challenges.